Ladies and gentlemen, you were created for greatness, and there's a path that only you can walk, one that is uniquely yours. But in order to walk worthy of that path, you first need to recognize the incredible value that resides within you. You are not here by accident. Every moment, every struggle, every victory is a part of your purpose. When you understand this truth, it changes how you see yourself. It gives you the strength to rise above the noise and distractions, knowing that you were created for something much bigger than yourself. But to walk worthy, you must live with integrity. Integrity is the foundation that ensures you don't bend in the face of adversity. It's about knowing who you are when no one else is watching and making the right choices even when it's hard. It's about being the same person in public as you are in private, remaining grounded in your values. When you live with integrity, your actions align with your inner beliefs, and that creates a powerful sense of peace and confidence. However, walking worthy isn't a perfect journey. There are bumps along the way, mistakes to be made, and lessons to be learned. This is where accountability and growth come into play. You cannot walk worthy if you refuse to face your shortcomings or grow from them. The road may be tough, but it's in the struggle that you are refined, and it's through accountability that you push yourself to be better. Growth requires discomfort, but it's that very discomfort that will shape you into the person you are destined to become. Don't fear your flaws, embrace them as opportunities to rise higher. Lastly, walking worthy requires confidence rooted in faith. You must trust that you are capable of achieving greatness, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. Confidence isn't about perfection, it's about having the courage to keep moving forward despite the setbacks. It's about walking in faith, knowing that each step you take is leading you closer to your divine purpose. Walk with the assurance that your path has already been laid out for you, and you are more than equipped to walk it. So today I urge you to walk worthy of the greatness that resides within you. Own your value, live with integrity, embrace the process of growth, and walk confidently in faith. Your purpose is too important for you to shrink back. Stand tall, walk with intention, and know that with every step you take, you are fulfilling your destiny. Keep walking, because the world is waiting for you to show up as the full, powerful, and amazing person you were always meant to be. There is something incredibly powerful when you fully understand your value and purpose. It changes how you show up every single day. When you know who you are, when you truly understand the worth that you carry, you walk differently, you speak differently, and you act differently, The foundation of all greatness, all success, and all fulfillment begins with the understanding that you are valuable. There is no substitute for knowing that you were created with intention and for a purpose far beyond what you can imagine. Your value is not defined by your past mistakes, your circumstances, or the opinions of others. Your worth is inherent, and it is unshakable. Too often, we allow the world to tell us who we are based on things like our job, our relationship status, or our material possessions. But these things are fleeting. They can come and go in an instant. Your true value is something that cannot be measured by anything external. It resides deep within you. It is woven into the very fabric of your being. It is there because you were made in the image of greatness, the image of something divine, something eternal. When you know your value, it changes how you treat yourself and how you allow others to treat you. You stop settling for less than you deserve. You stop accepting situations, relationships, and opportunities that don't reflect the greatness within you. Understanding your value means demanding respect, setting boundaries, and walking away from anything that tries to diminish your worth. You have to believe that you are worthy of success, worthy of love, and worthy of all the good things life has to offer. You cannot attract what you do not believe you deserve. So believe in your value, and you will begin to see it manifest in every area of your life. But knowing your value also means understanding your purpose. You weren't placed here just to exist. You weren't meant to simply pass through life, going through the motions, settling for mediocrity. You have a reason for being here, a mission that only you can accomplish. Your purpose is the driving force behind every step you take. It is the spark that lights the fire within you, even in the darkest of times. When you understand your purpose, it gives you direction, it gives you focus. It gives you something to live for, something to fight for, and something to strive toward. Too many people wander through life aimlessly, unsure of what they're supposed to be doing, unsure of where they're supposed to be going. But when you know your purpose, you don't need anyone to tell you how to live your life. You don't need to follow the crowd or chase after fleeting trends. You have a deep inner knowing that guides your decisions, your actions, your choices. You know what is meant for you, and you trust that you are on the right path. And here's the beautiful thing: when you know your value and purpose, you inspire others to do the same. Your life becomes a living example of what is possible when someone fully embraces their worth. You show others that they too can rise, that they too can walk with confidence, and that they too can step into their own greatness. When you live in alignment with your purpose, you create a ripple effect. You change not just your life, but the lives of everyone around you. So today, take a moment to reflect on who you truly are. Recognize your value, the incredible worth you hold, and embrace the fact that you were designed for a specific purpose, one that is uniquely yours. When you walk in that understanding, everything in your life will begin to shift. You will begin to attract opportunities, relationships, and experiences that match the greatness within you. Never doubt that you are valuable. Never question that you have a purpose. Your life has meaning, and the world needs the greatness that you carry. Integrity and authenticity are not just traits, they are the foundation upon which your true self stands. Living with integrity means aligning your actions with your beliefs and values, regardless of the external pressures or circumstances. When you live with integrity, you are true to yourself. It's easy to get lost in the hustle of life, in the noise of what others expect from you or want you to be. But integrity is about standing firm in your truth. It's about knowing who you are at your core and letting that guide your decisions, no matter how difficult the path may seem. Authenticity goes hand in hand with integrity. To be authentic is to be real, to be unapologetically yourself in every circumstance. It's about not wearing masks or pretending to be someone you are not. The world may tempt you to conform, to fit into a mold that doesn't align with your essence. But when you choose authenticity, you choose freedom. You give yourself permission to show up as you are, not as the world wants you to be. In a world that constantly tries to redefine you, authenticity is the powerful act of reclaiming your individuality. It's the courage to stand out when the world tells you to fit in. It's the quiet confidence of knowing that you have nothing to prove because you are already enough. When you live with integrity and authenticity, your life becomes a reflection of your values. Your decisions, your relationships, and your actions all flow from a place of truth. People are drawn to authenticity. There's a magnetic quality to someone who isn't afraid to be themselves. The world may not always understand your choices, but when you walk in integrity, you no longer seek validation from the crowd. You don't need external approval to know that you are on the right path. Your peace comes from the alignment between your inner self and the life you live. But let's be clear, living with integrity and authenticity is not always easy. The road will be filled with challenges. There will be moments when you'll face opposition or be tempted to compromise on your values for the sake of convenience or comfort. But that's where true strength is built. The strength to stay true to who you are, even when it's not popular. The strength to say no when the world is telling you to say yes. the strength to keep walking in your truth even when the path gets tough. It's in those moments of resistance that you prove to yourself and to the world that you are unwavering in your commitment to authenticity. Integrity and authenticity don't just make you a stronger individual, they also transform the relationships around you. When you live authentically, you inspire others to do the same. You create a space where honesty, trust, and respect thrive. People begin to see the value in being true to themselves. By living with integrity, you become a light in a world that sometimes feels dim, a reminder that it's okay to be yourself and to live boldly in your truth. You begin to attract people who value the same qualities, who seek deeper connections, and who appreciate you for who you are, not for who they want you to be. Ultimately, living with integrity and authenticity is about showing up in the world as the person you were meant to be. It's about leaving behind the need for approval and embracing the power of self-acceptance. It's about standing tall, knowing that when you are true to yourself, you are already living in alignment with your purpose. The more you embrace your true self, the more the world will open up to you. The more you live with integrity, the more peace and fulfillment will flow into your life. And remember, authenticity is not a destination, but a journey of courage, strength, and unshakable confidence. Keep walking in your truth, for it is in that truth that you will find your greatest power. Embracing accountability and growth is one of the most powerful steps you can take on your journey toward becoming the best version of yourself. It is easy to look at life's challenges and choose to blame others, circumstances, or even fate, but true transformation only happens when you step up and take responsibility for your actions, choices, and outcomes. When you embrace accountability, you acknowledge that you are the author of your own story. You take ownership of where you are, and that is the first step toward changing anything about your life. Accountability is not just about acknowledging your mistakes or the things you've done wrong. It's also about holding yourself responsible for your potential and your dreams. It's about understanding that you are not a passive participant in your life's journey. You have the power to steer the course. You have the ability to take charge of your destiny. When you embrace this power, you understand that nothing can hold you back except the limits you place on yourself. The path to growth isn't always comfortable. It's messy, difficult, and challenging, but it is always worth it. Growth happens when you are willing to confront what isn't working in your life and make the necessary changes. It happens when you can look in the mirror and ask, what can I do better, without making excuses or justifying your shortcomings. Growth doesn't happen when you're standing still or when you're coasting through life. It's the result of pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone, challenging yourself to think bigger, and being intentional about the habits you build each day. The process of growth is a continual evolution, a journey where you are always becoming, always learning, and always improving. But let's be real, embracing accountability and growth means accepting that failure is a part of the process. It means knowing that setbacks are not the end of your journey, they are stepping stones to something greater. Every failure is an opportunity to learn, refine, and come back stronger. But if you are unwilling to take accountability for your mistakes, you will never learn from them. You'll continue making the same errors over and over again, unable to move forward. True growth requires the courage to confront your weaknesses and flaws and the willingness to work through them rather than hide from them. To embrace accountability means you take full responsibility for every aspect of your life. You don't point fingers or play the victim. You acknowledge your role in both the successes and the challenges you face. When you are accountable, you remove the need for excuses. You remove the barriers that keep you stuck. Accountability is about saying, I may not be where I want to be right now, but I'm committed to doing what it takes to get there. It's about showing up for yourself even when no one else is watching and staying committed to the process even when the road gets tough. Growth, then, is not just about the external changes that others can see. It's about the internal shift, the transformation that takes place deep inside of you. It's about evolving your mindset, breaking free from old, limiting beliefs, and developing the resilience to persevere through life's challenges. When you truly commit to growing, you begin to see the world differently. You stop viewing obstacles as roadblocks and start seeing them as opportunities to become stronger, wiser, and more capable. The most powerful part of embracing accountability and growth is that it puts you in the driver's seat of your life. You stop waiting for someone to give you permission to succeed, and you start taking ownership of the path you are on. It shifts your perspective from I can't to I will. When you embrace accountability, you take control of your circumstances, and when you commit to growth, you make the choice to continually evolve no matter how hard it gets. This is not just a passive journey, it's an active pursuit of becoming the person you were meant to be. So if you want to change your life, start by taking responsibility for your actions. Then keep growing, keep evolving, and never stop striving for the greatness that lies ahead. There is a power and confidence that cannot be underestimated. It is the kind of power that allows you to walk into a room and know that you belong there. Confidence is not something that is built overnight. It's cultivated through belief in yourself, through understanding the value you bring to every situation. Confidence is the foundation upon which you build your dreams, and it is the energy that propels you forward in the face of challenges. But confidence is not just about how you carry yourself or how others perceive you. It's about how you carry your faith. It's about how you trust in your purpose, your abilities, and your journey. When you walk in confidence, you are not just walking with your head held high, but you are walking with the belief that everything you need to succeed is already within you. You are walking with the assurance that you have the strength to overcome any obstacles, the wisdom to navigate any decision, and the resilience to bounce back from any setback. But this kind of confidence is deeply rooted in something more powerful than your own will. It is rooted in faith. Faith is the quiet but unshakable belief that you are never alone in this journey. Faith is the knowledge that you are walking in alignment with a higher purpose, and that no matter how difficult things may seem, you are exactly where you are meant to be. Faith gives you the courage to take the next step when the path ahead seems unclear. It is the trust that everything, even the struggles, is part of a grand design that is unfolding in your life. When you combine confidence with faith, you unlock a power that can move mountains. But to truly walk in confidence and faith, you must first trust the process. Trust that everything is happening for a reason, even when you cannot see it. Trust that the challenges are preparing you for something greater. Trust that you are being shaped into the person you are meant to become, and every experience, good or bad, is a part of that transformation. Confidence doesn't mean that you won't experience fear or doubt. It means that despite those feelings, you choose to keep going. Faith doesn't mean that you always know the outcome. It means that you trust that the right outcome is already on its way, even if it's not what you expected. When you walk in confidence and faith, you give yourself permission to live unapologetically. You stop second-guessing your decisions. You stop looking for validation from others. Instead, you stand firm in the truth of who you are and the power you possess. It's knowing that you are equipped with everything you need to navigate the world and fulfill your purpose. You will face moments of doubt. There will be times when the journey feels impossible. But those are the very moments when your faith will carry you through. Faith will give you the strength to rise after every fall, to keep pushing when the road is tough, and to trust that you are headed exactly where you need to go. So today, walk with confidence. Walk knowing that you are capable. Walk knowing that your faith is a shield that protects you, strengthens you, and guides you. When you walk in confidence and faith, you step into the fullness of who you are, and nothing can stand in your way. You are worthy, you are powerful, and with each step, you are closer to the life you were meant to live. Keep walking because the world is waiting for you to show up as your most confident and faithful self. Remember this: when you walk in confidence and faith, you walk with purpose. You walk with the assurance that no challenge is too great, no setback is permanent, and no dream is too far out of reach. Your confidence is the reflection of the belief you have in yourself, and your faith is the guiding force that leads you to your greatest destiny. Together, they form an unstoppable combination that will propel you toward the future you deserve. So hold your head high, trust the journey, and keep moving forward, because with confidence and faith, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Your path is already paved with greatness, and your steps are the ones that will make it all come to life. Walk boldly, walk in faith, and walk with the full knowledge that the world is waiting for you to shine.